Hi. This may come as a shock to many of you, but I was not always this handsome. No, really. In 1933, I was 10 years old. I'll give you a chance to figure out the math now. I was a new kid at St. Matthew's School in Milwaukee, South Side. And I was in, I think, third grade, probably for my third year. No. Anyway, with St. Valentine's Day at the school, it was a Catholic school, and the nuns we were allowed to bring Valentines in. And I remember I got imagine in those days, the depth of the Depression, I was able to buy a 5-pack of Valentines for 2 cents. So I had to choose my gals very carefully. The one gal, of course, was everybody's choice, was the beautiful Betty Jane Hayes. Just gorgeous. Even the nuns were in awe of her. And she was just great. And the second, of course, was the sultry Patricia Gilbert. She was very nice, but John Gordon had her cornered. So, anyways, I thought, well, I'll risk it. So the third one was Thomasine. Well, these are actually names, by the way. I hope they're not here. Thomasina Welsh was a flaming redhead gal who during recess loved to play with the games with the boys. All the girls were by themselves on recess. The boys had Thomasina Welsh. And we used to play a game that was called Break the Camel's Back. You ever do that? Well, you line up and you grab a pole, the person behind you grabs, and then what happened, you take a running jump, you jump on top and try to get the guy to collapse to the front. That was breaking the camel's back. And Thomasina Welsh was part of that. That was thrilling. My fourth choice was Dolores Pihalski. Now, Dolores was not plain, she was sort of pretty, but the main attraction for most of us was that she was an early mature. Of majestic proportions.
I never heard so.
I don't remember who the fifth one was. But anyway, we had to go up and we had this big box that the nun, Sister Mary Giordano, a very sweet lady, very, very devout, not the stereotypical nun. This was a real sweet nun. Anyway, they had the box up there and you had to drop your Valentines in there. And near the end of the day, she would take them out and she'd call out your name. You had to come up, get your Valentine. Well, Betty Jane Hayes, to nobody's surprise, got, first of all, the class is about 40, and I think that they were pretty much evenly divided, boys and girls. But Betty Jane got more than 20, so it means there were some girls that really gave her Valentine as well. And Patricia Gilbert came in very close to a second, and then at the end of the time, they said, now who? For some reason, I don't know, to this day, I don't know why she would do this. She said, now who got the least amount? And this was Ruthie Parkinson, who had adenoidal problems and always carried a sodden handkerchief in her hand. So anyways, then we started with the boys, and to nobody's surprise, the boy that got the most was Billy Belot, that star who later became a great football player. He played for Creighton. And he was tall and handsome, blonde, good-looking guy. Donald Lavelle was a close second. Lavelle was kind of sly. He was my idol. I liked his style. And then they all went down the line. I don't remember who was third or fourth. And finally, she said, now let's see, who got the least? And somebody said, Jimmy Sweeney. Jimmy Sweeney got up and he said, how many did you get, James? 2. So It should have stopped right there, but Jimmy Sweeney, damn his soul, said, "Sister, Tom Sitter didn't get any." That's precisely. There's nothing worse than pity. You can hate me, you can detest me, you can ignore me, isolate me, but don't pity me. So anyway, so the day, finally after that mantle of pity was lifted from me, it was kind of forgotten about. Near the end of the day, Sister Mary Giordano said, "Oh my goodness, what have we here?" She reached into the box. "Oh, there's a Valentine stuck at the bottom of the box. Imagine that. Well, let's see who it's for." "Oh, it's for Tommy Sitter. Get up here, Tommy." So I had to go up, open it up, and it was signed in very fine Spencerian script, "A friend." So, twice, again, the mantle of pity descended upon me. Wet, sodden blanket. And I was ready to kill. Oh, I was just so angry. So, anyway, I knew that at that point, I was like a lot of Catholics. I believe sincerely that if you punched a priest or a nun, you go straight to hell. I mean, a straight shot. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Don't even think about stopping in purgatory. You're going straight to hell. But at that time, I thought about punching Sister. And I'm glad I didn't, because she's pretty strong. She'd have whipped me. But then I thought about Big Mouth Jimmy Sweeney. Then I used to have dreams. Do you ever wish that you could choose your own dream before you go to sleep at night? I used to have this daydream about someday I'm going to meet Jimmy. Now, Jimmy, if he's still alive today, he's 92, like 93, like I am, and he could be in a wheelchair. But I like to find him. I go down there and I like to take him out for a nice walk in his wheelchair. Maybe go down a hill. And inexplicably, my hands would slip from them, and he would careen down the hill, which ended at a busy intersection, and into traffic. Anyway, if anybody knows where Jimmy Sweeney is, let me know.